July 22, 1941, exactly 1 month since the launch of Operation Barbarossa. The world is holding its breath. The German war machine has shattered every historical record. In just 30 days, the Wehrmacht has swallowed territories larger than the entire country of France. Let's look at the numbers. Army Group Center under von Bock has executed the most brutal encirclement maneuvers in history. In the twin battles of Minsk and Bialystok, the Soviet Western Front was decimated. Over 324,000 Soviet soldiers were taken prisoner. Thousands of T-26 and BT-7 tanks were turned into scrap metal. For the average German Lanzer, this felt like a victory parade. They were advancing 40 to 50 kilometers a day. But here lies the first problem. Space. Russia is not France. If you like World War II history, click subscribe for more. Every kilometer they advance, the supply line becomes thinner, more vulnerable, and more strained. In the north, Van Lieb is flying toward Leningrad. The Baltic states have almost completely fallen. But in the south, the situation is different. Army Group South is hitting a wall of fierce resistance in Ukraine. Here, the Blitzkrieg is slowing down. So wir KV-1 anti-tanks-monster sind, that German intelligence barely knew existed, are appearing like ghosts from the Ukrainian wheat fields. Even though the Germans win almost every tactical engagement, the sheer number of Soviets seems infinite. Russian roads are not paved highways. They are dirt tracks. The fine, abrasive dust of the steppe is clogging tank engines, grinding gears to a halt. Supply trucks carrying vital fuel and spare parts are struggling, hundreds of kilometers behind the Panzers. And then, the first summer rains arrive. Within hours, the dust turns into a thick, sticky glue the Russians call Rasputitsa. This isn't European mud. This is a swamp that swallows truck wheels up to the axle. The Blitzkrieg, where relies entirely on speed and mobility, is being forced into a slow-motion crawl through the mire. The gears are jamming and the clock is ticking. At this point, late July 1941, a major strategic rift occurs. Hitler and his generals begin a heated debate. Should they drive straight for Moscow or pause to clear the flanks in the south? Meanwhile, Stalin has declared a great patriotic war. He has initiated the scorched earth, policy burning everything in the path of the retreat. The Germans arrive at empty villages and poisoned wells. They have captured hundreds of thousands of men. Yes, but the Soviet Union is not collapsing. For the first time, Hitler's 6-week victory plan is looking like a dangerous fantasy. The Red Army is bleeding, but it is not broken. 1 month after Barbarossa, the Wehrmacht has won the battles, but it is losing the war against time. Winter is still far off, but the mud and the distance have just given Germany its first warning. If Moscow does not fall before the first snow, Barbarossa will become the grave of Nazi Germany.